And Tim Omlu goes over a tenth of a second fast.
Now then guys, how are we doing? It's the Formula Trout League back again with another Master Split round. It is round 9 of the championship. We are in South Africa, Kyalami today. So see the championship, both of them to be won right here today by Younger GP and Mustafa Muradi. So as far as I'm aware, if I get the message up here, Mustafa needs to outscore his teammate Jan Schoen by 6 points and his other rival Tarek Batata by 2 points in order to become champion today. So all Mustafa has to do is win, basically. And in order for Younger GP to win it, they need just outscore DAC by 13 points. So 1-2 is what they would say. So my name is Robbie Arthur. Joining me today is the legendary Kilgore Trout. How are you, Kilgore?
I'm good, thank you very much. Apologies if there's a lot of background noise. I am just trying to work my microphone, so...
Yes, we are joined by Kilgore Trout when he gets back. Yeah, if we look at Tommy Mataro in his second race for the Octan team, it's going to turn 4. Yeah, there you go. We have
So yeah, running on board with Tommy Latalo at the moment. Recently joined the Octan team in Spain last race. Finished P4. Not feeling as confident around the track, admittedly. As commentator's curse, man. Like that's just it.
Yeah, it's a tough one, that. I did about 200 laps in practice, only to not do the race and not make it. It's been quite annoying, but yeah, that is quite a corner which, if you get it wrong, you have to turn in quite early. You know what I mean? So if you turn in too late, you're gonna get it on that corner curve. Go next, because you're gonna go around into the wall, airborne traffic, how it always works. Tommy was quite lucky there. He didn't go airborne like I did the majority of the time. But yeah, it was yeah, it's unlucky, still right there. So now we're riding on board with Mustafa Muradi. If you are just joining us, this man can be the champion and go among some greats of the Master Split champions. Obviously, some big track names up there, like Max Hammerling, Andreas Schilder, many other big names that have won the Master Split Championship. And yes, it can be won, and Muradi can join the man from Iran, they call him. I like that. And join them, and so can Young GP. Have they ever won them? I'm not sure. I don't think they ever have. Yes, they've been in trials that long. They've never won. They've never won the championship. No, as Muradi entered the pit lane. No, it'll be their second ever championship when they get it today. I did say when. That probably they have two. They won the season 1 F3 championship, looking at the old ones here, and then they won season 4 of Assetto. So they already have 2 championships. They could be number 3 today. Younger GP like to win it once in a while. But yeah, it seems like it is gonna happen today. Obviously, if you missed the first stream, we had the time split. Our good friend Oliver Gibson won the race for Lioness and won the Constructors' Championship for Lioness Racing, which was huge for the Dutch team to showcase. We'll also be very happy with that one. Anita Watts interviewing all that back later, so I'm sure he'll be happy with that. We might be joined by Oliver Gibson, I don't know yet. Don't know, it just depends what he's saying, if he wants to. But yeah, on board. Not very good, is it? Oh yeah, he's I'm back. Right, where were we? So we have Giovanni Amorim here for the bag team. Yes, also, you know, the last champions, they were the reigning champions until today. Who else is in this race that we didn't see last time? Obviously, as Kilgore went through, Tim Omlu returns for the first time since season 8. We all know Tim Omlu is that good. He's been given an exemption to run on his own. He was going to be challenge split. But no, they've given him a master split drive for today. Who else have we got? We've got Irma Reese's back. We haven't seen him for a while. And Morven's back. I don't think we saw him last time out. And Carlos Skamanis. Well, I haven't seen him in Master Split for a long time. He's here as well. As we see, David Halligan goes P6 there. And good. Yeah, good luck. We'll see. Back, they haven't been really up there much this season. We'll see. In my opinion, have the best livery in the Masters at the moment. Because just look at it. It's full of jokes and they like to reach out areas. And Tim Onlu in the solo car, the young Dutchman, I believe. I don't know where he's from. Have I got that right? Yeah. He goes 4. It must show that in his break he hasn't lost out as Simon Benoit goes off there. He's shortly. Where is Benoit? He's P17 at the minute. We look at Samuel Ward. He is sitting out season with Volpino. Yeah, it seems like. Yep, the reigning Challenger champ. Well, pretty much the reigning Challenger champion. Probably won't be soon. As he's currently running in P13. I'll check the timings. We've got just the CRG, one of Maxi Younger's many teams. That team 1-2 at the minute is main one, Younger GP. Pretty much they've got one hand on the trophy to become the Master Split Constructors champions, and drivers can also be still today. Yes, I'm going to say that a lot because we get different people who are coming and going and joining us on the stream. We have to reaffirm it a lot. What else have we got here then? Let's cut to Stevenson for the Oxtan team. Obviously, you've got one of your drivers in your Oxygen Academy. Yep. Let's look at Connor Peltman. He goes 12 fastest there. He's back. I don't know if he was there last time in Spain. I don't remember mentioning his name. But yeah, here is Stevenson. Hold the line for Oxtan Bass through so many great quotes on this car. Obviously based off Red Bull's Formula 1 team. Very similar to that, if I must say. He starts the lap, and we're going to go through Stevenson's lap. So we're going to go to turn 1, 8th gear, fully boosting up to turn 1, 100 metres, brake it down to 3rd. And then he's going to come out, it should hopefully, well, how at this side, and in practice, not spin it there. Get into 6th, down to 4th. Yep, that's about right. When we get to 7th, with a quality setup, it is about flat out. South managed to get into 18th. Samuel Ward goes fastest with a 12 there. Yep, he's won fame. Yep, let's not forget, if he can't win it today, it will probably be a lot easier for him to win it in the next round at Suzuka. He'll probably only need, I don't know what the permutations for that are, but it won't be much, I can tell you that. Yep, there we go, get back there. Muradi, down to 30 minutes. So yeah, Samuel Ward went P1 back then, you can see. Move on. What he almost reached the fast yellow as he maybe spun it as he crashed. He made now at Benoit goes to 11th. Good lap from the Frenchman. I don't know what country he's from. No, from Benoit. Yep, Alex Cochran for Griffin Gaming goes 10th. Griffin Gaming, let's not forget Griffin Gaming. They are a very good team, they're always up there in Trout. If you go through the Season 7 Constructors Champions on here, and then that's not even that. I swear they maybe won one more as well in the early days. But yeah, Griffin Gaming ran by Christoph Bose, I think, as Tarek Batata, one of the 3 drivers in contention for the championship, was 13th there. That's not where he wants to be. If he wants to be in a championship fighting position, he wants to be up there with the youngers. Come on, Griffin. Yep. We all know that when one team or one driver starts dominating, it can get very boring. Anyways, this is goes P12 there, for the 13.9. This man has. Yep, the man from Iran is going quicker as he goes to the final sector. What can he pull off, Mustafa Muradi? Giovanni Williams asking Yellow, what's happened to the bag car there? We'll finish this that and we'll maybe have to see what happened with the Brazil driver. The only bag in this race was his brother Bruno. Yeah, we have there's another bag in this race. Yep, he does go faster than 12 seconds. Where we were before, there is actually another bag. I keep forgetting. Gustavo Dalla Valle is a driver for bag. As Connor Peltman does go up to 7th there. Good lap from the Canadian. Is he Canadian or is he American? I don't know the work out if he's Canadian or American. Yeah, thank you. Very similar. Very similar. Well, I say that. I might have. But it is quite easy to do that these days. Yeah, it's quite easy to do that these days, so I do apologise if I do say something quite wrong. Anyway, let's move on. Samuel Ward. Dalla Valle. Walton. What's happened to Olsen? Was it a mistake maybe? Yeah, turn 4. You can lose it on exit turn 4. It's not very easy, but you can do it. This is David Halligan then for DH F1, or is it other? So they ran for 2 races back. Stevenson with P5. It is DHGP, there you go. David Halligan and Paul Magzar is there, the driver, the Irishman of 60 Guinness. Well, a Guinness inspired sponsor as Halligan goes 7th. That's very good. Good lap from him. As we look to Tarek Batata, the 103 in the championship. Yeah, well, you're 4 drivers in this race. You'll have 6 in the Master Group next year. Nope. Run by Alex Cochran. How do they run by Alex Cochran? DAC? I'm not entirely sure, but DAC are ran by someone, I can tell you that. As we look at Simon Benoit now, he is currently qualifying P13 in the CRG car. As he's coming into the last few corners now. Let's see what he can do.
Oh! That's Carlos the other way around.
Let's have a look. There's Carlos Manis. I don't know what happened to the Latvian driver. There he is, Carlos Manis for TT Academy. We haven't seen or heard of Carlos in a while, so one of the top people in the Premier Series at the minute. As Sweet goes 6th fastest. Remember Baku, he got pole in Baku, didn't he? He was up there for quite a while. That was my first ever Master commentary. Now here I am, the actual Master commentator. That's quite nice. He's doing now P3. Can he get onto the front row alongside his teammate, which is the man from Iran? Can he do it? No! Probably won't get a chance at a lap either, because he ran out of time. Do it. Ward is going to need to turn into an absolute beast. He's going to need to turn into Max Verstappen on that last lap, which, oh god, a massive slap of oversteer on exit there. I don't think there's any getting that back. So probably P2 for Simon Ward. Let's see what he can do. But last two course, doubt he's going to do it because he's quite far down on Muradi.
He's coming in, yeah.
Yeah, he's tapped out of that lap. Him on loop, P4 on return. Say you haven't been in track for a while, it's only a whole season at least. That is good. Sim Benwell was yellow for second name, must have been an error or mistake. But yeah, confirmation it is going to be Muradi on pole. Samuel will be alongside him to do will be P3, in which could be a big day for a younger GP at both times, which can be won by them. Yep, on loop, the only man is 4th. What's happened with Dalla Valley? Yellow there on the timing screens. He's in the gravel, that's what he is.
Stevenson sneaks one in to P4. That's what we like to see.
It is. Everyone, so we all like Steve Stevenson as he goes up to P4/yellow, probably doing some celebratory donuts. I don't know. Yeah, there he is, Jordi Lewis from one of the other of Max's teams. Let's get into this the race then. Good bit. It all kicks off. It's that first lap, of course. The dreaded first lap here. The one thing we mustn't forget. Look how close them grid slots are together. Look how close the drivers are. That is going to play such a big part in the start here. Because if we see, if one of them has a bad start, it's going to take some lightning reactions, some supersonic reactions to get round it. I know I was engineering actually a bit earlier for Stephen Heffner in the Chance Split race, who rear-ended someone because they couldn't get going off the line. Let's see. It's Muradi on pole, alongside him Samuel Ward, Dragoon behind, Stevenson 4th, on Omlu 5th. We've got a driver missing from his grid slot by there, heaven knows who that is. But let's see if they'll make it. They have another 50 seconds to do so. The intense 1 minute countdown that Assetto Corsa has. Patiently wait 30 seconds on the clock until we pull away in Kyle Army.
What are your thoughts heading into this race?
My thought personally is that Mustafa will probably get an easy getaway, unless he gets a bad start. Which here come the lights then. Is it gonna be a glory day for younger GP? And we're off lights one for a very long time there. No one got a bad start as far as I can see. Oh no, they did. There's a massive crash at the back. It's a neutral start. No one's going for anyone. As Stevenson says, well down inside. That's 3 wide through turn 1. Oh my god. And it made a morning. It's gonna be. Oh god! And Muradi's gone off. Oh god!
Oh god!
Yeah,
it's gonna be it's a red flag. Yeah.
Oh my god! And there's a huge accident. At least 6 cars involved there. And Muradi on what could be a good day, taken out.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
Apologies for the wait, but we're going to try and get the race going and get restart again. That was a huge crash. It reminded me of Australia 2002, where they all went airborne. And yeah, Muradi's, apparently it says he's leading. I don't know if he is, I doubt he is, but well, let's see. We're trying to get the race going and get restarted, because I mean it's not fair on those drivers who do lots of laps and then obviously it doesn't pay off. I did about 200 laps in practice for this race. Then I had my COVID jab this morning. I've got a dead arm. I probably make it. So I didn't do the race, so it's a bit bad luck. But never mind. We're gonna go again. Anyways, it's a bit like the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. That one. Obviously, see Sam Hemar in chat there saying the grid is too close. He is right. It's a big conversation there. Massive crash at the start. Can Muradi, can he make it stick on the second time? Here we go then. About 37 seconds to go.
That's
You asked me first time, I'll ask you this time.
yeah, what was my thoughts heading into this? Well, yeah, it's a very close grid, unfortunately. That might have to be looked into. But Challenger split managed to do it, so no excuses, I guess, right?
The standard is higher. It isn't a name master split. Here goes Max Corner again then. Here in Africa. And we're off again here at Kyalami. Again seems a neutral start. It seems like Amon got away well. They're going to 3 wide again. As Samuel is going for Muradi for the lead. It seems like they haven't crashed yet. Going into turn 1. And then Samuel has gone in front.
There's a big...
There's another car off there at the back. They've made contact. And Muradi, held on in there. And Amon's up to P2. It's a brilliant start from the back. As he nearly... I thought, he has another massive crash to the back. And is that going to be another red flag?
Could be. I don't know. I hope not.
That's Tim on who nearly absolutely deleted Mustafa Muradi back then. It was so close. But that's how we like it. We like it close. But it is now. Muradi drops to 4th. And in terms of the championship, it is advantage to June in a minute. Muradi would... Patata still be eliminated from the championship if it stays like this, but I don't know what's going to happen. At the minute, as Morin is past Muradi again. Muradi's past the Morin. Wait, what?
Yeah.
It's HTV people, and it's not very good. I can tell you that for a fact. Tommy Latalo seems to have got a decent start. He's still P7.
Oh.
Dalla Valle, is it qualifying? He's gone all to second. As Schilder has been attacked. Oh, and Bottas has attacked him again. As he drops down to last, season 7 master champion. Samuel Ward. Where did this pace come from, mate? You started the season in Challenger, and now you're leading master.
I know, right?
That's something Lewis Hamilton couldn't pull off, probably. Anyways then, Alex Cochrane is he's going for Dave Southwood in the other DAC car. Muradi seems to be holding on to 4th, as the Morin could be bringing a massive podium for bags. Can they bag a podium? No, I'm not very good at puns.
You tried your best.
I tried, yeah, it doesn't work. Anyway, so yes, it's still, the championship still, is it? Oh, it didn't look like Muradi lost it there, on exit of the hairpin. He's a bit far back from Muradi, we're only in lap 2 here. So, let's see if we can get the DRS on the main straight. No, it's only going to lap here, we won't get DRS. So we're not waiting on that, we still have a good chance at it. Meanwhile then, Benoit passes Alton at the back, up for 17th place, has no points involved to get all its P10. Beginning to clear the Alex Cochrane in order to get that. Team on with then, let's have a look at him with the massive eyes of the Formula top helmet. It's a bit odd this one, because normally normally they would protest, and yet they didn't want solo drivers in the Master Split purely because they didn't want new guys coming in and dominating. Well, that's more Challenger, but still, they don't want solo drivers in Master. They've given Tim an exemption for it. It seems a bit interesting. Can also Tim Onwu's doing very well. Can maybe Tim Onwu find a seat in the Master Split with the team?
Well, I mean, Tim Onwu has had a very interesting past in Formula Trout. I'll leave it at that. I personally wouldn't have wanted him in the solo driver seat, but you know, I think considering the circumstances, it's probably the best option. So we can all compromise as we see a nice opportunity here unfolding for Stevenson. Oh, and he's being squeezed. He's being squeezed.
Yep, he's been sent all the way. He's been sent all the way nearly to the grass there. I'm saying these are Formula 1 cars, not lawnmowers. Oh! And I thought for a second Halligan had been wiped out there.
I mean,
say again, it's not lawnmowers, it's not a total wipeout either.
yeah, Halligan got a taste of his own medicine there.
He did as Ermus passes Benoit for 16th. Cochran passes Southwood for P9 as well. As Benoit clears Schilder there for 17th. So the field will slowly start to spread out at this stage of the race.
Unfortunate start for Geordie, who I think was caught up at the incident at the back of the grid. Now finds himself, oh dear. Speaking of which, he's just given up.
As Connor Peltmans tries to clear Agnes with it, he's done it, and he's into P11. His green's at the fast lap with the 15.5 there. Now, I think that was the fastest lap in the challenge race for a while. We think that they are already matching that time. It's quite a feat. As anyway, son. After 5 laps, the field looks like this. Ward, Doon, and Morin, Muradian on the way. Top 5. Stevenson slowly closing in on the track car for P5. He runs P60. Reigning Sprint 2 champion. Oh, we've had a tap out. Jordi Lewis tapped out, and Alex Cochran's been there as well. At turn 4, well, it seems like an awkward corner to go off on. You probably need the worst brake bias in the world to do that. He's down 18th. Disaster. Oh, I'd like to thank Oliver for getting in touch. He's at 14.4. His fastest lap in Challenger. So, yeah, that's Alderman. It's not matched yet. But I'm projecting it probably will be later on in the race. Yeah, thank you, Oliver. Shout out to you, mate. Championship is very close for you as well. The Lions are pretty much been champions already. And the drivers, he's closing on it very quickly. Alright, so I think Jordi Lewis was on a quali setup or something like that. Because I forgot to change to race setup and put something that our friends have not on our Discord. Which
Oh,
you can
no.
join the no.
Yeah.
Muradian already at it. Oh no, go on, go on.
I was going to say he's more than welcome to join us in the commentary box, lay a few words down, give his side of the story.
Come in waiting for you, we'll get you in, mate. But that's, if you don't want to do it, that's his choice. Yeah, he had a purple Sector 1 damaged car. Tess Christopher was the head Premier Series, also in our chat. Yeah, it seems interesting. Still at the minute, it's not much happening. As Gustavo Della Valle's out as well. So bag it down to one car. As Giovanni Moore in third. As Schilder's looking to play a Stiprin Stoyan. But I think he might have a bit of damage from that earlier.
Oh, as Stoyan just takes a trip into the sand.
As Stoyan decides at the corner, it's a bit later than it actually is. He goes off and loses 2 places to Olsen and Ermsfries. Let's cut to Carlos Johannes. He's doing quite well. Oh no, it's a CRG round. That is Ermsfries.
Yeah.
Round. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, as we were saying, Carlos Samanis, the vice president of the Premier Series, he's quite high up in the league. So can't have a go at driving. He seems to be doing all right. He's 14th minute. It's almost reached pits. He's likely to have damage, and he's just going to get that repaired. And as Cochrane's down in last as well, he must have gone in as well.
Yeah, Carlos is doing great at the moment. Hopefully he can hold on. This car is not easy to drive. I'll tell you that for free. So yeah. Say it again.
Not the easiest.
No, it's really not. Oh, Maradi's fallen off the pace there a bit. There's Jan Dragoon. Jan goes fastest.
Yeah, he does. Is the gap closing down between these two? I honestly, I'm watching a Discord stream. It's not best what to see. Discord never can find what it seems. As we look to Connor Pelton, the Canadian driver, wants Dave Southwood, wants a bit of Dave Southwood. We'll see if he can send it. He can't. A bit too far back yet to pull that off. There's Batatas in the pits there. As Schilder has got past Samanis. That'll be good for him. Yeah, Batatas is in the pits, as I said.
Yeah, we're at this kind of like interesting midpoint of the race where people are just finding their groove, you know, just seeing how far they can push these tyres. I mean, majority of the grid on the C3 tyre, so they'll be good for another 8 laps or so.
As always, Pilgor. So it's still Samuel Ward leading. 6/10 is the gap between him and the young Dragoon. Mullen's moving on their fastest laps. If last year's red if they don't improve, fastest purple if they do improve. They'll come in the bottom right hand corner if they set the fastest for the race. Let's look to Agnes Resitis. He's P11, they're not attacking him so far. 5 seconds to Benoit.
Sorry to cut across, but there's something unfolding here between Ward and Dragoon. As we jump on board of them, only 3/10 separate.
Yeah, this is happening. Because Dragoon, well, he's going to feel the dirty, hasn't he? Surprisingly, he doesn't. You'd think he would, but he hasn't. Let's see, his best shot on this track is really that DRS straight into turn 1. You can get the move done here. I was told that there are 3 main action zones on this track. The DRS straight at turn 1, the long hand of turn 4, and that corner just gone through now, the third to last corner. So yeah, Simon Ward just in front of Jan Dragoon. This is for the lead, and Dragoon will need the lead. It'll be massive for him in terms of keeping this title fight alive. It seems like Maradi, well, I won't say he's bottled it, but it's not that always Maradi knows.
No!
As I say, commentary curse might come into play as he's outbreaks himself and more increases the place back. And yeah, he's done him. Giovanni Amore, who was only in challenge split last season, let's not forget, he's in last split defending from the reigning champion. Olsen and Halligan pit. Moon seems a bit early, he got up risk as well. He's holding him off as well. Which,
and you can see,
sure
sorry to cut across, but you can just see Omlu sneaking in the distance there, so he will also come into play the longer that Amorim holds up Maradi. So yeah, there's going to be a train appearing eventually, especially with Stevenson right behind Omlu as well. This track is forcing a train to appear.
Yeah, still not much happening. Still 6/10 gap between the 1 and 2 drivers of Ward and Dragoon. Yeah, Stevenson.
Peltman gets past Southwood.
Yeah, he does. Peltman clears Dave Southwood there for P8, which accrues to 4 points in the championship standings, so he'll be happy at that one.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see who's going to opt for what strategies. I mean, everyone besides Tommy Iatalo in the top 10. Oh, actually, Dave Southwood as well. Everyone's opted for the C3 tyre except those two. And yeah, it's only Tarek Batata and Alex Cochran who are on the C2 as well. David Halligan pitted for, well, I can only assume he was on the C3. He's also pitted and now he's on the C3 again. So, interesting.
One question I would like to know. The last two races, normally you see special sponsor boards for these races, where the teams can buy the track and sponsor the race. Last two races sort of disappeared, we haven't had it.
You're shaming me now. I'd say it's down to laziness, admittedly. So I do apologise on that behalf.
You're not the only one, I'm very similar. Back to the racing event, Stevenson running 6th minute. 3/10, the solo driver of Tim Omlu, who's having the purple livery Formula Trout special livery car. Let's see what he can do. Can he force Omlu into a mistake? Come and go for it on the inside. Very optimistic move round the outside. Surely not! Oh my god, he's not going to do that, is he? Yeah, he's done it round that corner. Probably the hardest corner to overtake on this track. He's done it. Stevenson proves why he is brilliant. I must say, what a move from Stevenson that was.
Yep, now on to Maradi.
On to Maradi, which I'm pretty sure he's hunting down the man for Iran. He'd want a bit of that, wouldn't he? That'd be great for him. Because, I mean, you know, the different. I mean, I hate the honest. To be honest, but I'm going to be honest. There is a bit of a difference between Maradi and Stevenson. If Stevenson clear Maradi, that'd be huge for him.
As we see, Dragoon going for a move around the outside of Ward into turn 1. And Ward just keep ahead. Oh no, Ward spun!
Oh my god, the front two collide! And that is one way to take the lead, isn't it? Ward's down in 4th, and more in P2.
Yeah, I think that was mainly Dragoon. No, sorry, my bad. Ward unable to keep control of the car. I don't think there was too much contact, to be honest. But that's a moment into P2. That's brilliant for him. Maradi's back on the podium.
It's not P3 that he needs if he wants the championship. He needs P1 for the championship. I think with Dragoon having the fastest track as well, I believe that he'd still be in it by 1 point, if I'm correct. I don't know, I'll check on that one. Yeah, but maybe we'll see Samuel Ward bringing it back. It'd be big if he could. He's P6 now, and he'll have a bit of damage from that from Dragoon as well. Don't forget. But Tassa's pretty much out of it. He's rock bottom in the pits and being lapped, so he was in contention. I doubt he will be now. He's tapped out!
That's Batata. That's not going to be good. That's not going to be good for DAC's championship chances as they are trying to hold on to P2 at the moment. And Samuel Ward's in the pits.
Yeah, Ward pits likely to get the damage sorted out from what happened before. Well, let's see where it comes out. It seems like it's going to be out of the points, which... Did someone overtaking the pit lane? I don't know what's going on there, but they're all over the show there. So anyways, if you're just going to play 14 laps in, currently, the championship goes on to Suzuka in 2 weeks' time, as Carlos Gimanis pits there. Agnes Rositis is going to give Dave Saxon all the dirty air in the world through that corner. He'll probably get some more through this next one as well. Let's see. To go drastically wide? No, it doesn't. If just joining us, hello. It's the Master Split Commentaries Round 9 here in South Africa. I'm Robbie Arthur, Turbo Trout alongside me. We're 14 laps in, and currently the championship goes down to Brazil. The driver does, but the constructors doesn't. Because literally, Batata has tapped out of both championships. Quite in there. Yeah, Amorim drops to 50 of Annie Moore in there. dropping all the way down to 5th. Stevenson's at the podium now, that'll be big for him and his Octan team. His teammate Toby Latalo, P6. He also joined the team not so long ago. There's only one golf car, speaking of oxygen, there's only one golf car in this race. It's Sippenstein, his new teammates Toby Sanford, somebody who could make it today. And very soon you'll be seeing 6 oxygen cars in the last bit as Lioneers promotions to last bit today. So you'll be seeing them alongside these guys. We'll be very interested to see how they fare. Let's not forget Oliver Gibson's already done a race in the last bit with golf when they were RGB. At the end of last season, he did quite well. He finished P7, which he was quite impressed with. Yeah, maybe we'll be able to bring on them results consistently, or can he go a few higher?
What just happened there? Did Stevenson make a mistake?
Oh well, my switch tapped out. Yeah, I don't know. I was waffling again as Muradi leads, and well, I know he's pitted, and he hasn't pitted yet. But at the minute, it's advantage Muradi in the championship. He probably he'll need to pit, but maybe try an overcut. We don't know. But let's see how it all unfolds.
Morum looks like well, he stays ahead, but Jan Dragoon is ahead of him. Looks like the overcut might have worked for Morum, to be honest.
So then Muradi leads on the move at 7.5 seconds in it. From what I'm projecting, it'll be Muradi pits this lap alongside Onlu, and we go back to where we were before.
Oh no. Another Octan. Another Octan having issues by the looks of things. Not the race they wanted.
Nope, Giovanni Moore in P4 there. It's a very good racer back, to be fair. He's keeping it up there. Let's cut to Ange Relitis, P5 minutes. Doing very well for the TC CRV team. I don't know what the team, I get them all mixed up, more Maxi. But yeah, that is Ange Relitis. And he is currently running P5 at the minute. He's doing quite well. Tommy's in the pitch as well. This is a mooring. Can I maybe get a bit of slipstream down the track straight? Might be out clear. Younger Jan to do. Let's see. He's probably going to get DRS in that big straight though. Big back straight, which is a big advantage for him.
Yeah, if you can just stay close during these tight, windy sections, and then then he'll get full advantage from the DRS. Obviously, you need to stick within 1 second of the car ahead to achieve that.
See though, we sort of keep that 1 second gap. I don't want to take the right does pit, and that will maybe give Omru the lead.
Yeah.
On return from the trout. Does anyone know if 2 Omrus ever won a race in Formula Trout before?
No, you're right there. I don't think he has. He got close. He's got pole before, but no.
He's gonna go.
Oh no. No, just avoided it, but a lot of oversteer there for Amarim, who's trying to get his car to slow down. Samuel Ward on southward.
Here we go. This is. He's going to send them inside, the spaces left, and Samuel Ward retains a very smooth and nice overtake from the Volcano racing car there. He's done a very good job to keep it ahead of southward. It's been marked here for Zittis for P11. Dave Halligan then, P7, behind Southward. They might be able to get him. Going in the hairpin, he feels the dirty hair though. Which is one guy. Feels doesn't happen. Stoyan clears Germanis at the back. We're nearly halfway through this race now, 8 out of 45 laps. Done here.
Right, Tim's in the pits now.
Oh, he's gone very wide there. Halligan, I thought for a second he was going to wipe out. Who was in front of him?
So yeah, Southwood was in front of him, but now he's given the position to Stevenson.
Yep, Dragoon leads again, man. It seems like was the championship nearly from Muradi's probably not going to happen today. Which has been, but still, Younger will win the championship for the third time.
Indeed, as we're in limbo at the moment. The battle for 5th is going on, well, 6th now as Stevenson pulls away. Southwood, oh no, there's a bit of a Tokyo drift in Andreas Schilder.
Oh dear, Southwood spins into the gravel and loses P6. Oh, what a shame. It is such a big shame. He was up there, he was holding on for dear life to keep the AC in the championship. But that, well, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Anyways.
Another train appearing here.
Yes.
For what? For 1 point.
For a point, but still, it can mean. Well, I mean, purely with the match split, you see consistency to win this. It's always someone different up there every week. As Omlu looks. Oh, they make contact, and Southwood spinning again. Omlu's attacked Southwood. Oh dear. Well, that's 2 spins in what, 2 laps?
Yeah.
Southwood and it's gone.
I don't think that was very fair, to be honest. That one wasn't necessarily Southwood's fault.
Could be if Southwood decides to take it. The instant report channel, the virtual court of Formula Trout, he can take that and it will probably work out in his favour. Conor Peltman's then, P8 for CRG, he seems very well in it. He's keeping up there. 4 championship points is what he accumulate, which is very, very good. Say we haven't seen him for a while. Omlu could be getting a penalty for that, so that could be P7 on the way as well.
Omlu fastest in the first sector.
Oh, well that would be a bit of a shock, wouldn't it? If Omlu can do it. Well, I see though. Omlu P7, if he gets fast, it'll be a total of 6 points. Should it stay the same? Let's see what he can do. Dragoon improves as well.
Muradi slowly eating away at Amarim's time. Now just under 5/10 of a second. Let's go on board with him. Oh, he might just have him on this lap. You can stick with him.
Oh, the dirty air comes into play as Southwood goes down to 12th. Oh, such a big shame for Dave, the man from the Isle of Man, who was P7. The man from the Isle of Man is now down nearly in last. Oh! What's that I was told? I had a bit of a heart attack there. If you said that, I think their race is more than over then. As even now maybe have another look. Going into the third to last corner. What can Giovanni do? I bet Giovanni. Oh, I couldn't imagine what he's going to do now. If I got scared with Jace Perk behind me in Barcelona, so what is he going through?
This is Amorum's time to shine. Time to prove that BAG deserve a place in the Master Split.
The reigning champions, not them and that anymore. Oh, he looks again. And he's not fully when lap Schilder goes yellow. But I'd rather focus on this battle. To be honest with you, let's see how that unfolds. So I'm looking forward to this and how this keeps going. Let's see, can he have a look down inside? I'm honestly thinking he's going to send it from that far back, and it's scaring me seeing it. He's have another chance here. No, too far back. Is everyone pulling away?
Yeah, he is now. Yeah, he slowly is. There's I guess there's a bit of charging going on. You're never too sure. You're never too sure what's going on inside the driver's head.
He's gonna go full attack him while he gets it too far back. He has the RS assistant. He'll have that manual overtake, hot lap delivery. But he still can't get it done. The man who could have been champion today is slowly slipping away from him. At least he'll have to wait another 2 weeks, which I'm sure will be agonising for him if he has to wait another 2 weeks to win the championship.
Oh, Onmu's off.
Oh, Onmu! Oh, Onmu has gone off at turn 1 as he relocks the brakes in the corner. Oh no! It's down to 8. Anyway, back to Moradi versus Amorim, as Carlos Skamanis has made now as well at the back.
Oh, and he's much closer this time.
Oh yeah, 100%. Moradi ought to send it into his corner. He's gonna go for it.
He's going for it. Oh.
Oh no, he hasn't done it.
Yeah, it goes a bit drifty.
Everyone, be an alpha. This is going to be great. This next few laps, the Brazilian versus the Iranian. This is going to be great. Here he comes. He can attack him, and Warren defends. But oh!
Oh!
Oh my God! And Moradi spun, and the championship spins away from him as well. Oh my God!
Samuel Ward's back on the scene.
And Samuel Ward is coming at him as well. Wow! What a race here in Master Split. I told people, if you left while that happened, you've missed a belter. And I'll tell you now. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's got a Samuel Ward problem now all over his rear, and Stevenson's right behind him as well.
And Moradi, he was agonisingly close, really locks the brakes, and really locks his championship. You can't feel back to an agonisingly long 2-week wait from Mustafa to go again. He won't have any damage from it, I have to check. Probably not, maybe just some tyres through the roof. Anyway, let's see, can Samuel Ward, who's going to have the TC Sports car of Carlos Skamanis in the way as well. Is that Carlos Skamanis? I think it is. Yeah, it's given Maddie DRS Carlos there. And running down in the last minute. It's not been a very good race for the Latvian, the vice president as well. Oh, 20 laps left here in Africa.
Yeah, it's mad to think it's still just over half a race to go. As Tommy Latalo eyes up a position past Samuel Ward's teammate Felipe Olsen. Both drivers find themselves out of position, but I think there's a lack of confidence with the car, at least around this track.
So yeah, see like you as well if you're going to get a point out of this 20 laps then. Ward versus Moradi. Let's see if you're just tuning. We have lost 4 drivers. We've lost Jordan Lewis, Gustavo Calavale, Frank Carter, and Irma Reese. He's again too far back with that assistance. The only way of getting the place now for Samuel Ward. He's got very close there. He's been literally to attack Moradi. And that's probably never mind. Samuel Ward. Yes, still push for a Stevenson behind 7/10. Let's see, maybe can Stevenson pull something off. There's Alex Cochran pits there as well. Yeah, so currently at the minute, Zoom, Media Morin, Moradi, Samuel Ward. What happened to Tim Omley? Did Omley make an error earlier?
He did, yeah, he did, yeah.
Stephen on very strong comeback result. We haven't seen Tim on for a while. It was obviously the other week when he went on the transcript server. People were thinking, well, what is going on? We got Tim Onru, and then he put in on the Premier Register, and it stunned people because it's like, it's almost like Ty of the Master Split, isn't it? It's like Ty coming back, but no one saw it coming. Do you know what I mean? So like, I always have a feeling Ty will be coming back soon. It's just what he does, and it'll be back soon. Oh, was a bit wide there. Stevenson, it's not enough for Stevenson to capitalise on that. Field starts to spread out a bit more now. 18 laps, I want to say, left.
Yeah, that's another stint. That's definitely another stint. We haven't seen the main front runners pit yet, so it's still all open for discussion.
This race could be won by any of that top 5 right here.
Yeah, you're right. You're literally right there, and there's not much that separates them. You know,
I mean, 8 seconds separates the leaders. Dragoon's in the world's out in a minute. It'll be a second. It'll be his 3rd ever Formula Top win. You're forgetting Silverstone season 8, and I specifically remember that because it was, the 1-2's Concord, wasn't it? He was in Concord. He now runs Concord as well. But yeah, he obviously won Barcelona last time out as well, and it seems like he's gonna win this one as well. Commentary's probably gonna happen now. I've said that, and I do apologise for doing in advance should it happen. Morim is in it as well. I didn't think I'd be saying that a bit ago, but yeah, Giovanni and Morim has a bit of a chance here as well. Moradi, he needs to win to get the championship, and Samuel Ward, he's also in it. Stevenson's in it as well. Don't go anywhere, people. It's anyone's game. It's that whole top 5 going at each other.
you're gonna hear a lot of people complain about this track, but I think it's produced some really good racing.
Premier champ, oh yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? But it's just genuinely really pushing the drivers to the limit, and you know, we don't know, we can't predict what's gonna happen. What's up?
Got in there, Kilgore, but Schilder just set the fastest lap all the race.
All right. Oh! Ward's just spun.
Oh, Ward has gone a bit wide there. Yeah. Oh. I do want to just say though, when I'm commentating, I do struggle to keep my voice the whole way through.
Yeah.
It's still starting to deteriorate again, but I do apologise about that. I just can't keep my voice the whole way through. But never mind. It's just hold on there for now. So yes, I won a bit wide. Stevens looks 4th. That will accumulate an extra 2 championship points. At the minute, it's still Dragoon 9 seconds in front. Slowly taking it easy and just steadily going towards the victory here in Africa. If he can keep it going on, move past his Peltmans. No, he hasn't.
No, I think it's a graphical error that tricked me as well.
Yeah, after second on that, thought only would got an extra 1 championship point to be 7th, but no, it turns out that ACTV was just being ACTV. Never mind, at least all sorted out. 15 laps to go here in Africa. So Dragoon takes the victory. He's closing on it quite easily. Nearly 10 seconds is the gap. And he obviously wants to keep in the championship if he possibly can. He needs to. Obviously, it's Batata's out of it now. As Omnu's going to look for it. Oh my god, he doesn't even need the corner! Wow! Doesn't even need the corner to clear the Canadian of Connor Peltmans. He's slowly got it done. and well, yeah, Tim Olmu gets up to 7th there. Very good stuff from the Dutchman. He's on return, as we know, and he's up in 7th now. Yeah, that's good for him. It's only 10 seconds now in the front two. Doing the more him. Let's see.
Coming to the last 14 laps now.
Oh no! He's gone off. There he is. Look, there's Tim Omlu in the Armco barrier. Well, there's a marshal post there that comes from him. As he's lost a few places, he's down in.
Oh dear.
Oh! Nice read.
Oh!
Tim.
Oh!
What?
Oh, that's Giuliano into the points. Go on. That's unfortunate for Olsen. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. Sorry.
Tom Natale is up to 10th, which I'm sure that you'll be happy with. Obviously, you run the Oxon team, I believe, don't you?
Yeah, it's no secret. I'm a bit biased.
Obviously, yeah, it's a very good day for you, hasn't it? Very good day for you and your family. Anyways, then, this is happening again. It's Muradi versus Elmorin, round 3, 4. They've just been at it for all this race. 4 cents in it. It's a younger versus a bag, and it seems like this bag, the underdog, it's coming out on top. As Southwood goes yellow, there he must have made a mistake, made an error. Has he spun? Has he hit the wall? Who heaven knows what's happened to the Iron Man. Still for P2 and Morin and Muradi, slowly, gradually coming towards them. 13 laps to go. Yeah, isn't he? Yeah, he's gone a bit wide there. Yeah, it's fell.
I mean, Amorim's just driving like, you know, there's no tomorrow.
Like Felipe Massa, yeah.
He is, yeah. Yeah, he's just doing the drive of his life at the moment, just focusing on keeping the green car behind him, and he's just doing a brilliant job. Let's hope there's no commentator's curse waiting for him.
Happens. I've done it a lot. Recently, let's see. Southwood does drop to 15th. Schilder promoted to 14th as a result because he's pitted Southwood. That will effectively. That's that. Constructor's done. Punch can happen for one driver, but it surely can't happen for two.
Here we go.
Here we go. Let's move it on here. He's gonna go for it down the inside.
Oh no! Oh, he's done it!
Oh yeah. But Amorim, that's a younger one too now. Brilliant stuff from Mustafa Murray, who's got there, and Dave Southwood's dropped down to 17th. He must have damage, but because that even Carlos Dumanis has got to 16th there as well.
I think they're all going to stay out, you know. I think they're all just going to try and make the one stop last till the end at this rate. You know, and it'll be whoever's brave enough to pull the trigger and just put on a fresh set.
Yeah, it's going to be very brave, but I'm sure that like, never mind. I can't speak good English either.
No, I mean it's hard sometimes. Your brain just goes no.
Yeah, I can't keep my voice, and my English to it a bit as well. Anyways, this is the man from America, Steve Stevenson. Let's not forget earlier, that move on Tim Omlu that he did round the outside turn 4, that impressed me, that. Because I wouldn't even think about going for that. Well, I mean, he did try to prevent the dirty air, maybe. We don't know, but he's, yeah, P4 at the minute. Giovanni Moore next, 1.2 seconds for the bad car. Yeah, well, let's see if he can do it and get up into a podium. He's only won a race this season back in Baku. I don't think there's really a fight on between Muradi and Morim either. Wondering what happened to Southwood. He was in the points not too long back, And now he's dropped over at 17th. Must have had a crash and got a bit of damage. And on the pits again.
You know what? It might not be a bad idea. Who knows? Like I said, at that point in the race, you've got nothing else to lose.
So we have 10 laps to go in Africa. Interesting track this one. Obviously the grid slots are so close together. And, obviously it proves that we had a red flag at the start. It nearly was a second flag as well.
Yeah, you're right there. You know, we'll analyze the race start post race, hopefully, with the replay cam. And
we'll have an extra long screen today to talk about the second start. So there you go. We teach a bit of an extra longer screen. Yeah, 10 laps to go though. It's a younger 1-2 again. It's slowly coming to their way.
Yep. That championship, well, the constructors' championship will definitely be settled at this race, I believe. But the drivers' championship will go on to the next race.
Yeah, drivers goes out to look at the permutations from the staffer. It must be a lot easier for him because they'll be a lot closer to it. I was just thinking, can he do it? Can he do it? Shoehorn himself back into there, and maybe he knows at Brazil, can maybe get a last race title. You know, as I say, it's a second half title charge. He's got 3 races to do it, and it's more than possible.
Well, I mean, it's not over till it's over, but it's a tall order.
The other day, remember, Tottenham were 2-1 out less than the 95th minute, and they won that game. There you go.
I think it's a lot easier not to put down a footballer's performance, but it's a lot easier for a game to change when the ball goes to the back of a net.
Yeah. That we could also have. Yeah, there's a big difference between F1 and football. Obviously, F1 is a much better sport, if you can say that. It's from Super Leagues.
Right, going back to this race, Amorum's last lap was a 15.7, Stevenson's was a 15.4. Amorum's on the C1, Stevenson on the C2. Amorum's fastest lap was a 15.2 and Stevenson's fastest was a 14.8. So there's a slight pace difference. You can see Stevenson is gaining on Amorum. How long can Amorum fend off for, really?
Thinking Amorum can do a podium for back would be huge.
It would. A bit of traffic here, but they both easily negate it. Don't think it held up Amorum too much, but Stevenson's all over him now. Southwood, a bit of contact coming into T1 with Andreas Schilder. Is it? Maybe not. That's another DNF. This time it's Southwood. Both DAC cars out of the.
No, outside there's a black screen. That's the thing. But yes,
My bad. Sorry.
Younger GP are your champions. It is no longer possible for that to do it. So yeah, Maxi, it was imminent. It was going to happen. They have done it. So yeah, Maxi, think about that one. Tim Onlu sets the fast lap of the race there, the 14.5.
We're seeing a move for third place here.
Sorry. Stevenson has done it yet? Not yet. He's gonna be. And one goes off, and really, ends any hope.
His tyres are gone. His tyres are just letting him down. That's unfortunate. The Ward was just easily there to get past him. That wasn't a proper sentence. But that means Oxtana up into the podium position. It's a bit of a tall order to catch up to Muradi now. But it could happen, and a small mistake. Peltman's all over Halligan now.
So yes, this race is slowly coming to an end. 7 laps left here in Africa. At the minute, it is that young, well, obviously, I'm not going to say younger I have actually. They are champions already, and well, there was a meme. I will send this now because I think you need to see this before. But I made a meme not too long ago about Maxi and about younger GP that no one, I think only Maxi himself has seen it. So let me just try and find it really quickly. Whilst like that, it is there. I thought I might as well show this Maxi. We'll go. But yes, Connor Peltman's just having a look there. He's getting DRS. But yeah, this will. I think this meme that I've sent to you will apply again tonight. As Halligan stays in front of Peltman's. For now, at least. Maybe Schilder's made a mistake there. So maybe if they have anyone managing them, maybe younger GP could maybe bring team orders and just hand them around the championship. I think it'd be a bit brutal towards GP. It'd be like Austria 2002 all over again, wouldn't it? With the Ferraris winning it on the line. I don't think they'd do that. There was too much of a gap. Do it. Tim Omlu, let's not get as fast off the race. Really, I don't think he'll get the point because he's outside top 10, and whether that rule applies in Trout, you just get a point. Whether that applies or not, I don't know. 5 laps to go here in Africa. Dragoons led nearly every lap of this race.
Ward is gaining on Stevenson. This doesn't look good for Oxtan. Let's see. Last lap, Ward did a 15 flat, whereas Stevenson was a 15.3. These C1 tyres coming alive for Ward now, by the looks of things.
We all know Stevenson's ability to defend. We know what he can do. Can he defend? I believe he certainly can.
Is it Battle of the Americas, Canada versus United States? Who is going to win?
As far as I'm aware, he is Swedish. Tim Omri gets the fastest lap there. I don't think he'll get that point. No, Sandmore too far back into turn 1.
Oh wait, Samuel Ward. I'm thinking of Connor Peltman's. My bad. It's because of the team. My bad. Sorry, Samuel. I know you're actually Swedish.
Yeah, Samuel versus Stevenson. The battle of, I don't know. It's just a battle, isn't it? For P3 and 15 World Championship points.
The battle, definitely. That is. I will put my money on that.
Let's see. He has a little look like peak, but he's just too far back. Maybe get it fully done. He's again gonna be too far back, I reckon. Yep.
Ward will have DRS. Let's see the nice entry. That's a bit.
Stevenson takes the defensive line. He knows what's coming from Sam Ward. He's going to try it and get it done. But he has a look to his side, but he's just too far back. Get it done. Yep.
Oh, Stevenson's a bit loose there on the throttle. His rear end trying to escape him there.
And then Stevenson only 3 laps to go in the Formula Trout Master Split round in South Africa. Anyway,
Halligan overtaken by Peltmans, who was a bit too deep there. Oh dear. He might just have to settle for 7th.
Still, nothing from Stevenson or Ward happening here.
Barely anything between these two. A 10th separates their last laps. Stevenson is faster overall, with his best lap being 2/10 faster. Say again?
My screen is blacked out, he'll go.
Still can't hear you.
My screen's blacked out.
Oh, my bad again, sorry.
It happens as Onwu gets another.
Oh, he's really loose there.
Oh,
This might be Samuel Ward's opportunity.
to pounce. Can he capitalise? Here he goes. No, surely not. Isn't he gonna do? Surely to God. Oh my God.
Around the outside. Oh my.
What a move from Samuel Ward to get the podium place. My voice can't handle it anymore. I can't afford any more voice packs. But yeah, that is Samuel Ward getting up into P3.
I'm sure he'll be very happy with that. It's not over yet though. Stevenson trying his best to hold on, but it looks like tyres have just done everything they possibly can.
So yeah, Samuel Ward is at P3. Carlos Gamanis, Tommy Latalo.
Oh dear. He's had an off.
Yeah. He's made a mistake there, clearly. But chat the Ward. He's not going to get it done, is he? Shout it. And it's narrow.
No, it's probably a case of bringing it home. P4 is better than P nothing. But that is a shame for Stevenson. I mean, it's a brilliant recovery drive from Ward, to be honest. Who, if I believe, if I remember correctly, had a bit of a shoddy start.
So yeah, it's the last lap now.
It is, yeah. As Jan Dragoon comes across the start-finish line, heads into turn 1. Maradi's not that far behind him now. A few more laps and maybe... Andreas Schilder coming into the pit.
So it hasn't been a good day for Andreas Schilder, has it?
Let's ride on board with Maradi, who's actually gaining on Dragoon.
Well, I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
They said it was a 5th lap race, it maybe would have been possible.
Yeah, you're right.
So.
Oh, Dragoon's tyres is... Oh my god, no! Oh!
The championship is lost on the last lap!
He's actually done it!
For my voice.
He's just Timo Glocked it.
He has thrown it away.
And just like that, Samuel Ward's into 2nd. Stevenson's into 3rd.
Yeah, let's see as he rounds the final corner. Mustafa Maradi dominated all season. He's going to round the final corner to win the African Grand Prix and comes out, and for the first time ever is champion of the world. Wow.
In Formula Trout.
He has bottled. Jan Dragoon has bottled the championship with corners to go and a podium as well.
That is very unfortunate.
I cannot believe I've just witnessed that. Oh my god, that is serious. I think he's tapped out of the race as well, Dragoon, before he even finished it.
No, he did cross the line, but yeah, it's just unfortunate for him.
Well, championship decided with corners to go. That is one way to end the championship, I must say. Congratulations, Mustafa Maradi. He's the champion of Formula Trout in controversial circumstances. We're going to get Steve Stevenson and Oliver Gibson in, who obviously engineered for Steve Stevenson very kindly for him. We're going to get them in first. Here he is. First one, and then Stevenson. Hello, Stephen. So P3 on the last lap, but that must have been nuts for you.
I can't believe you. Yeah, it's unfortunate for Dragoon, but I don't know what happened, but I'm pretty happy. I didn't think I would get P3 on the last lap.
And Oliver, what have you done, Stephen, to do this? Obviously, you play a big part in his good results in engineering.
He gives me all the information.
Yeah, well, mainly it's his driving, which clearly showed today. I mean, getting the C2s to the end. I mean, they were gone. I don't know. I assume you could see on the stream that he was just sliding constantly, but you know, he managed to pull it off, and P3 for Oxtan, so that's pretty good.
Very good for you. The win for Oliver. P3 Steven today. Brilliant for Octogen. So yep, that is a very good race for both of you today, I must say.
What are your thoughts heading into Japan?
I don't like it.
Great.
Oliver, no, you can't win the champ. I keep thinking you can win the championship, but you can't. What are your thoughts going to Japan?
I've kind of always liked Japan. It's like one of those classic tracks that you just kind of have to go to, and I mean, I don't know if I can win the championship, but I kind of hope so, because we've seen in F1 many a times just
championship
incidents. Yeah, so
let's not forget. Unfortunately, Jason Merrick left the league tonight. So it's obviously made it a bit easy for you.
Well, this is not Oliver's interview.
I know. I need to move on. Stephen, yep. You need to get more people in. Very sorry.
All right, thank you for streaming.
Yeah, thank you very much for doing that result. Samuel Ward is coming in next. Samuel Ward, can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah,
fine, mate.
Loud and clear.
So, P2, I think it was, yeah. You managed to get the move round the outside of Stevenson. What a move! I got messages of people saying what a move that was from you, and it's got to be one of the best things I've seen in a while. And it was only going to be P3, and it worked out to be P2 in the end.
Yeah, finally a podium. I've been struggling to get the podium ever since Bahrain happened, so it's nice to finally get it. But it's a shame I was struggling so much with the rears, so could have been challenging for the win, I guess, if I didn't spin. But happy to recover to second. And about the move, I mean, it looks. I'd say it looks a bit harder than it was. It was good, fair racing, but it's a pretty flat corner. You just lift a bit on the exit, but it was a good battle with Stevenson.
Yep, hats off to both of you for that. Other than that, there isn't really much else we can say. Oh yeah, what are your thoughts going to Japan, Samuel?
Tires are going to be interesting because my rears were absolutely dying. The C1 rears were red at the end of the race. So with these new tires, I don't know what tire wear is going to be like there. Probably even worse. So we'll see about that.
Well, congratulations on the podium. Yeah, well done. I'm slightly annoyed that you kept my driver behind, but you know that. Well done, man. Honestly, it's a really I can't wait to see your performance next season as well. It's only going to get better.
Can I just ask you quickly, Samuel?
Yeah.
Do you reckon you can maybe challenge for the championship next season?
Oh.
I
mean, if Maradi is still in the split, I don't know, but I need to fix my consistency a bit because, I mean, if you look at my results, I mean, I had some bad luck, but still, out of the points in a few races, I need to be up challenging. My pace is pretty decent, but I just need to be up challenging a bit more often, stop making mistakes. But we'll see. We don't even know what the car is like yet, so.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, thank you, Samuel. We need to get other people in. We need 3 more interviews.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
and good job commentating.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
looking forward to watching it back.
Nice one, man. Thank you for racing.
Yeah.
Let's get Pelkman's in here. It's the Pelkman. How's it going? Congratulations. Congratulations on getting P6 in the end. It wasn't a very easy race for you. By all means, you fought tooth and nail.
Yeah, there's a lot of battles this race, which is always nice to see. I got Halligan there at the end, which was a fun little battle until he spun up the tires in the last corner.
Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, a lot of people. I don't know if you saw Jan Dragoon did the exact same thing on the last lap.
Yeah, man, I saw. I mean, I didn't see, but I saw the timing.
Yeah, he was. Oh my god!
I was like, oh shit, man, that sucks. Leading the race in the last lap, it's always a bummer.
God.
I feel for him.
But yeah, back onto you. I mean, talk us through your strategy.
The strategy was it was pretty simple. Just go as long as you can on the C3s and then switch to the C1s to go to the end, which ended up working out pretty well. I think it was the best strategy. I saw people on other strategies like Tim who were pretty quick. So when he came flying by me, I just kind of let him go. I was gonna follow him past Halligan, but Tim spun anyway. So
Yeah.
I also assumed that Tim's C2s would die at the end, and I'd be able to have them. So,
Well,
yeah,
you did really well, and I hope to see more of this. I hope to see more of Pelkman's on the grid because we've missed that. We've missed that.
I'll try my best, man. I'll try my best. I don't particularly like this car, but I just got to do more practice because I hadn't practiced like 4 days before this race. So
That's understandable. It takes a lot to be able to master this car, and it's no easy feat. So congratulations on coming back to get a P6.
thank you very much.
Nice one, man.
Also, very proud of Sam for getting his P2.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Without that
Good idea.
spin at the beginning, I think he would have. Well, what happened at the beginning? I didn't quite see, but
it was a bit messy all over the place, to be honest. Trying to keep track of everything.
it would have been a win without that. But we know he's very fast, and his time will come soon.
Yeah, you have to do everything you can to keep a hold of him for next season.
Yeah, we're trying. Stay with us, Sam, please.
Yeah. Alright, man. Thank you very much for tonight.
Yeah, thank you too, man.
Nice one. And last but not least,
Alex Shockman.
Alex. Not the race you wanted, but bit of a recovery drive at the end. Was it P11? Was it
P11? I think on the road. Yeah.
Walk us through it. Go on.
Yeah, a little disappointing. Well, no, very disappointing. Obviously at the start, the grid was quite closely packed, as I'm sure you saw on the stream. Yeah, it wasn't a bad worst start. I think I was up to like P10, which wasn't too bad at all. I was behind Dave on the C2s. He also had a good start. Managed to get past him on, I think, the third lap once the DRS was activated. But yeah, coming through turn 3, I want to say, I think it is. Yeah, the car just felt light, just mid corner, like on the C3 tires. The car was really light, very nimble but very light. And I just felt the rear slide a little bit steered into the slide, and then it just pinged me off into the wall. Really annoying because obviously it's a tiny slide and it just flicks you off.
Yeah.
That gave me red damage to my rear wing quite substantially, so I had to pit. I almost collected Olsen coming into the pits, which is obviously annoying. Didn't mean to do that to him, but yeah, I lost more time spinning trying to return to the pits, and then like the pace wasn't too bad, on the C2s after I pitted, but there's just nothing you can do. The grid's so close nowadays, you can be 4 or 5 tenths a lap faster every lap, but if you've already been set back, you're just going to have to make up a massive gap.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think Olsen and Tommy were on the C1s, and they were on them for a really long time. And I was saying, to Christoph, who was engineering for us,
I was saying, oh, they're going to have to pit again. There's no way they can make it to the end. And then if they did make it to the end, they'd be slow. But they just held on. Felipe, especially, you know, I think he pitted lap 15 or 16 or so onto the C1s, and he just ran them for about 30 laps. And he was setting only a couple of tenths slower than me by the end of the race. So, yeah, I mean, well done to them. You know, sorry to Christoph. It was unfortunate that I made that mistake, cost the team points, but it's just what it is, you know.
Well, I mean, it's still very entertaining to kind of see you do your thing. I mean, we didn't exactly follow you that much throughout this race, admittedly, because of all the action that was happening up ahead, which I'm sure you'll have fun watching later on.
Yeah, it was just a bit of a hot lap session for me after the first lap or so. So yeah, there wasn't really anything to watch anyway.
But yeah, onward and upward. Japan next. Thoughts?
If I'm being honest, I've never been that strong around Suzuka. I love the track, but I've never been able to get a good result there. I think last season, you know, again, I had a reasonable start and then I dropped it under braking at the hairpin. Just locked the rears. I think I got up to 10th in the end after chasing Cyprian the whole race, but you know, 10th is nothing. It's, you know, pretty pointless. It's not pointless. It's literally 1 point, but you know, it's a shame that happened last race. Hopefully, yeah, as you say, I can turn it around. So yeah, we'll see.
All right, well, we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much for joining us and racing tonight, Alex.
Thank you for streaming.
Nice one. And that is that. Anything else to add, Robbie?
Not that I am aware of, no. You can join us in 2 weeks' time when Formula Track returns. Suzuka, obviously, is with Assetto drivers. It's Suzuka next. Other than that, yeah, great race. Championship on the last lap. What more can we ask for?
I mean, it's worth noting that both championships have been won this race.
They have. Younger GP are now the season 9 champions, and Mustafa Muradi is the drivers' champion. So, yeah, well done to them for that.
Yep.
Can he defend it in season 10?
That is the question. That is the question. Let's see what the car is like. Well, let's leave it at that. I've been Kilgore Trout, and he's been Robbie Arthur. I nearly said Robbie Williams then.
Oh no.
But yeah, thank you very much for commentating tonight, Robbie.
Yep, thank you very much for streaming for me, because my set's not very good. Yeah, thank you very much.
Alright, well, you've been watching Formula Trout. You've probably caught the Challenger split before. You've just watched the Master split now. As Robbie mentioned, join us again in 2 weeks' time for Suzuka. It should be
No, next week we have the NASCAR Indianapolis 150.
You're right, yeah. We've got that as well. So plenty of action coming your way. Yeah, good night, everyone. Toodle.